A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a recent leaked transcript from a conference call among European leaders, French President Emmanuel Macron raised alarms about the potential for the United States to betray Ukraine during ongoing peace negotiations with Russia. According to reports from German media, Macron expressed his concerns that the Trump administration might pressure Ukraine into conceding territory without providing adequate security guarantees. The call, which included key figures such as German Chancellor Friedrich Merz and NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte, highlighted the growing rift between Europe and Washington regarding strategies to end the nearly 4-year-long conflict. Macron's comments came in response to a controversial 28-point peace plan proposed by the U.S., which many European leaders found troubling as it seemed to align with Russian demands for territorial concessions from Ukraine. The plan has raised eyebrows across the continent, revealing deep-seated concerns about the integrity of Ukraine's sovereignty and the implications of any agreement that might come from these negotiations. Despite a flurry of diplomatic efforts, including a series of high-stakes meetings, no significant breakthroughs have been achieved in resolving the key issues at hand. Notably, Trump's special envoy, Steve Witkoff, along with Jared Kushner, recently engaged in extensive talks with Russian President Vladimir Putin, but the outcomes have been less than promising. During the call, Chancellor Merz cautioned Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky to remain vigilant in the coming days, suggesting that the Trump administration's negotiating team might not have Ukraine's best interests at heart. "They are playing games, both with you and with us," Merz remarked, reflecting the sentiments of many European leaders who are wary of the U.S. approach. Finnish President Alexander Stubb, who maintains a cordial relationship with Trump, echoed these concerns, emphasizing the need for Europe to stand firmly alongside Ukraine in these negotiations. The call also saw participation from leaders of Poland, Italy, Denmark, Norway, and top EU officials, all of whom expressed their apprehensions about the U.S.'s handling of the situation. The discussions took place just a day before Witkoff and Kushner's pivotal meeting with Putin in Moscow, which was characterized by both sides as necessary, yet difficult. Trump has publicly stated that he believes Putin is genuinely interested in reaching a peace agreement, but skepticism remains high in Kyiv, where officials accuse Russia of merely feigning interest in negotiations. As the diplomatic landscape continues to evolve, European leaders remain hopeful for a meeting with U.S. envoys to further discuss the peace process. However, the lack of clarity from Washington regarding its stance on key issues, including territorial concessions and security guarantees, has left many in Europe feeling uneasy. The conversation also touched upon the contentious topic of frozen Russian assets, with Merz asserting that Europe should take the lead on this issue, particularly as the European Commission recently proposed using 90 billion euros of these assets to fund Ukraine's war efforts. This proposal has drawn sharp criticism from Russian officials, who have warned that such actions could be interpreted as acts of aggression. As the situation unfolds, the relationship between Europe and the U.S. will undoubtedly be tested as they navigate the complexities of ending the conflict in Ukraine while ensuring the country's sovereignty and security. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.